So Travis, a lot of amazing things in this work that you've done around emotional intelligence and EQ. How could our members do more with Talent Smart and with you if they wanted to?
Well, there's a few different vehicles or options for people to pursue. On the more basic level, you have this book that you've all read and the assessment that comes with it. I would certainly recommend having your leadership go through the 360 version of our emotional intelligence appraisal assessment. It's really going to open people's eyes to these gaps between how they see themselves and how everybody else sees them. Beyond that, if you want to improve the emotional intelligence of your organization, then you really want people going through an active emotional intelligence improving experience. So that would be an emotional intelligence training program as services we provide, executive coaching along those lines, which is also something that we do. But a lot of organizations, what they'll elect to do is we hold a certification program where you can send someone to get certified in our program, and they can then go back to your organization and deliver the training. So we really strive to provide a lot of options to appeal to a variety of organizations. I mean, we work with 75% of the Fortune 500, but we also work with organizations big and small. So I think the best vehicle for improving the emotional intelligence of your organization is implementing a training program and making sure for at least senior leadership you're getting them to go through a 360.
About how many times a year do you offer the certification training?
We offer that 5 or 6 times a year. We do a couple dates on the East Coast and 4 sessions in San Diego. So a lot of people like to come out to San Diego. And we actually hold the certification here in La Jolla. So people can come out, get certified, and then your organization sort of owns the program, so to speak. You have the curriculum, and you can deliver it as you wish and sort of roll it out within the organization.
So Travis, thinking about our members around the world, what advice would you have for them around emotional intelligence and EQ specifically?
Well, the biggest thing that people don't realize until they experience it is that developing emotional intelligence skills is contagious. We see this with couples, with families, but more importantly, we see this in organizations. And by introducing emotional intelligence to your organization, whether it's in a big or a small way, big being a training program, small being having people read books, you'll be surprised that it gives people a vehicle now to discuss these things that most everyone understands that are important, but they don't necessarily have a model to follow. They don't have a common language through which everyone in your organization can discuss it. And that contagious effect is a great way to have a big impact on your organization, even with a small emotional intelligence initiative. And that would be my advice, is to give emotional intelligence a chance to be contagious. Model emotional intelligence, be a primal leader, and watch that. Watch how that primes the emotional tone in your organization and impacts the culture of not just your leadership, but the company as a whole.
Great. Thanks for being with us. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's been fun.